YouTube, it's Real Rob, boy back with another video. And let me tell y'all something. See, in life, you're gonna run across individuals that have unrealistic expectations, meaning they're gonna expect you to do things that is not realistic at all. That's the whole point of being. That's the whole point of the saying unrealistic expectations. You're gonna come across individuals who's gonna develop this entitlement towards you so that they can manipulate you into doing things that benefits them. It's not going to benefit you, but it's going to benefit them. They're going to try to get you to partake in what you call unrealistic expectations. Let me tell you something. And what I mean by that is, when I say unrealistic expectations, if you with a narcissist, if you with a narcissistic mother, or if your parent is a narcissist, you want to know what they're going to say to you? They're going to tell you that you need a job. But guess what? What they don't know is you have a job. You've been filling out for applications. You've been calling consistently. But guess what? They're so egotistical and unrealistic about life. They're going to make it seem like you are in control of the hiring process. Meaning they're going to try to make it seem like you can control the things that's outside of you. But you cannot control stuff that's outside of you. You can only control what you are capable of controlling, and that's you. So they're going to say things like, oh, you're going to need a job. You broke. You ain't got no money. You ain't going to be nothing. But you want to know the fucked up part about unrealistic expectations is that those that they expect people to do certain things knowing that this person will never meet these requirements because these requirements are not real. You can't expect me to do something and be something that's not real. You can't expect me to follow something that's unrealistic. You can't get me to chase the moon when I know for a fact that I can't fly. That's unrealistic. It takes time. You can't pressure somebody into doing something knowing for a fact we live in the world. We live on planet Earth. It takes time. You might not have a job, but guess what? If you are applying, this is what narcissistic individuals understand. This is what people don't understand. It takes time. Things take time. Meaning, when you fill out that job application, when you trying to become successful in life, when you're trying to become financially dependent in life, it takes time. Meaning, it's going to take time for those hiring managers, if you filled out for an application or for a new job, I don't care how many jobs you filled out, long as you're trying to get a job, long as you're trying to do something productive with your life, it takes time. You got to fill out the application. You got to go to the interview. And then sometimes it's not one interview, sometimes it's two interviews. Then after that, they got to wait and see if they want to hire you or not. This is called taking time. This is called a process. It's a process in life. We must understand some things take time. You're not just gonna apply for a job and get the fucking job like that. They do hire on the spot, but come on, man. Let's be realistic. It takes time. It takes time for humans to succeed in life. It takes time for individuals to become financially dependent. You have to save money. You can't tell a narcissist that because guess what? Narcissists, you want to know what they gonna say? You fucking broke. You ain't got no money. Man, you want to know what they gonna say? Man, you got a job, but you still ain't got no money. They want you to be. This is what they think. They think that money grows on trees. They think that people in life think that everything gonna come towards you. It's not gonna come towards you. You got to go out and get that shit. When you decide to go out and get it, you're gonna have to come to the truth that, okay, if I want this, it's gonna take time for me to achieve this. But let me put my time. Let me use the time that I have to put it towards what I'm trying to achieve. If you involved with a narcissist, you're not achieving shit. They gonna want you. You look. Let me tell you something. If you make six figures, you wanna know if they gonna tell you you ain't making enough. You ain't making enough money. You not. You not. You wanna know what they gonna tell you to fucking do? They gonna tell you to go make some more money. They gonna tell you, no, I want you to make 8 figures. I want you to make 10 figures. Unrealistic expectations, entitlement. These people want you, and the only thing, the reason why they want you to conform to these unrealistic expectations is because they know for a fact it's going to destroy you. When a person partakes in unrealistic things, when you allow a person to make you do unrealistic things, you're going to lose yourself in the process because these are expectations that nobody can accomplish. Nobody can accomplish unrealistic expectations. Nobody. You can't pressure. That's what I'm saying. It's not that some people not trying to get a job. It's not that some individual like broke. They just taking time. It takes time to fucking get a job. It takes time to build wealth. It takes time to become successful. You can't pressure somebody into doing something so quick. You can't pressure somebody to do something quick because anything fast don't last. The turtle always win a race slow and steady. You can't be moving at an accelerated pace trying to please other people because you're going to lose yourself in the process. You cannot try to live your life vicariously through somebody else because you're not living authentic. You cannot get individuals to manipulate you and trick you out of your position and develop and to get you to believe and to work towards something that's unrealistic. Because you're going to have to come to the realization if you're doing something that's unrealistic, you're going to have to come to the realization that you are chasing and doing something that does not exist. You're going to find yourself in a never-ending loophole. Because you thought you could please this individual by partaking in these unrealistic expectations, but you're going to have to come to the realization that these unrealistic expectations that people want you to do in life, you will never meet those unrealistic expectations because guess what? When somebody wants to manipulate you, they're going to throw unrealistic expectations towards you so that they can manipulate you. And not only are those unrealistic expectations manipulating you, they are killing you in the process because you're trying to do something. You're going outside of yourself trying to do something and please something that doesn't exist. You keep giving and giving and getting, but you're not getting that energy back. If you're in a relationship with a woman, if you're a man, you doing your best to provide for this woman. You listening to this woman, you understanding this woman, you love this woman, but yet she keep demanding you to do things that you don't want to do. Things that you know for a fact that you can do anyway. And that's okay that you can't do it because you wasn't meant and cut out to do that because that's unrealistic. If you a woman, if you with a man, this man wants you to dress a certain way. This man wants you to conduct yourself a certain way. This man up here trying to control you, but that man must understand you are a woman. You have to allow that woman to be a woman. You can't tell your woman how to dress. You can't tell your woman, I need you to put this on. I want you to do this. I need you to do this. I need you to do that. You can't keep giving this woman these unrealistic expectations because I'm finna be honest, 98% of women, 98%, it's only 98% of women who dumb, but I'm finna be honest, the 2% win by a long shot. Because there's women out there it's women out there that's not finna let you fucking manipulate them no matter what. I don't pick and choose. Nah, the content I make is for everybody. No race, no genders. It's no gender. I speak for both male and female. I'm just a male. But yeah, never conform to unrealistic expectations, for they will destroy you. Live for you. If you know you can, if you know somebody trying to get you to do something, and if you know when you trying to do something and this person's still trying to find a flaw, because let me tell you something, they not gonna narcissistic individuals, they're not gonna they're not gonna talk about your achievements, because guess what? Your achievements threatens them. They're not going to talk about your achievements. They're not going to talk about the good that you do. They're going to only talk about. They're going to only find a flaw. They look for flaws, and if there isn't no flaw, they're going to create one. These people don't care about. They ignore the good. They ignore all good because they have no good within themselves. So they develop unrealistic expectations in order to keep a person under their manipulation. Because unrealistic expectations, in my opinion, is a form of witchcraft. Yeah. Live for you. Find out who you are. Do not conform to unrealistic expectations. You have to understand something. You conform to real expectations. Yeah. If you find yourself giving more than you getting, get up out of there. If you are in a relationship, if you are a man, if you giving more to this woman than you getting, you got to get up out of there. She is not reciprocating that energy, and it's the same thing for women. If you a woman out there, and if you know you giving this man your all, if you submitting to him and you being everything, if you living in truth, and if you being everything, that being the best version of yourself and trying to be the best version so that you can bring peace within your relationship as a woman, and if that man not reciprocating that energy, leave that man. Go, let me tell you something. Go where you're celebrated, not where you're tolerated. Go where you celebrated. You don't owe him or you don't owe her nothing. You the blessing, you the prize. Know your worth, and fuck unrealistic expectations. Stay blessed.